Okay guys, here's what we have. This is gonna be Flip's apartment, so we're gonna have to rewire this. There's a lot of kind of crazy stuff going on. They used wire mold over here I believe they used to use this as an office before it was this building. So, it's a pretty easy part of this, but we can get going on this pretty soon. So this is gonna be the kitchen wall. We're gonna have to figure out exactly what's going there. You know, some GFIs, couple switches, whatever. And then this wall here, we're just gonna have to make sure all of this is intact, the wiring is okay, and go from there, re-device it out, all that stuff. Gonna have to hang a center light there. We'll keep these cans, just put new trims on them. Probably put a ceiling fan here. You know, take those down, put a ceiling fan there. Take that down, put a fixture there. It's gonna be probably the dining room area. You know, maybe a hanging pendant, something like that. I think somebody might be here. Nope. Anyway. Okay, so, and then this is the bathroom. I always put oh, that's gonna be easy. That's wide open up there. Anyway, I always put a recessed light in here, and then I'll just put a gasketed trim on there for the shower. And this will be the vanity area, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, so that's going to be that. The panel, we already put in a new panel. There's the old one. It was fused. So we're not going to have that anymore. So and I believe it was only 60 amps, so I put a 100 amp main in there. That runs all the way back to, this has actually got a separate service with a separate meter. That's the secondary service to this building. So, and then in these rooms, same thing with these BS wire mold applications. You know, give them a center light, probably a ceiling fan in each. And then that one there. And that's it. All these baseboards are going away. I'm pretty sure they're just going to use forced air. So I think these things will go away too. But I've got to talk to Todd and go from there. Anyway, that's just going to be R&R right there, remove and replace. I will put a smoke alarm system in here. One goes off, they all go off. So one in each bedroom and probably one in this area here, you know. And that'll be that for Flip's little deal. This is, and it's already got some, you know, everything that's existing. It's obviously in pipe, but we're going to use what we can from the existing and pull new circuits where we need to. So that's Flip's little shop. Let me show you the rest of what's going on over here. Sorry if it's a little dark. This right here, I'm actually in a stairwell. You can kind of see, and we open up this door. Okay, so this stairwell is a common area. I'm gonna put a couple different kind of lights than that crap. Those are just gonna get knocked off anyway. So I'll put probably one in the ceiling up there. This one already has one. Maybe one sconce on either side. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Probably on this side high out of the way. So that's just this apartment. That's like one guy, one day, you know, something like that. Let me make sure I have the keys to this place before I lock it. I do. Okay, so now exterior lighting, because what I'm going to do with this shop is I'm going to light it up before I go nuts on anything. So we're going to have a light there. And these are all going to be LED. Will from Sour's Cattle. I'll show you these. These will come out great. Anyway, take that sign down or whatever and put another, they're called wall packs. Put another one there. So we'll have two in the front. And take down that piece of crap. And then I was thinking, so one over each door there. And I'm going to put some pretty bright lights out here. And then one over that door right there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, one over that door over there. There's actually going to be a room. I don't know if you can. Here, I'll zoom in on it. Right there, that's a door to a room that's going to go right there. And that's where Flip's going to keep his air compressor, things like that. You know, mechanical room, per se. So, anyway, I'll put another light over this door here. And probably 1, 2, 3. Probably 3. Yeah, probably 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and then one over Flip's shop. Look at this stuff. I hate to see waste, man. But these air compressors friggin' work, you know? They work for sure. I saw them. I saw it with my own eyes. And they're just going to get rid of them. I mean, I understand it, I guess. Flip's got his own air compressor, but man, look at those things. You know, they're old school, but, you know, they work. Anyway, they each need a motor now, though. That's what they did. The motors are off of them. Oh, okay, whatever. So, I'm gonna grab this thing, too. I have a roll-up door at my shop on the farm, and that would work. You know, I could probably mechanize that. Electrically mechanize it. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so, you know, like rig up a pulley system or something, a chain, whatever. It'll be pretty, not even a pulley, a sprocket. But anyway, all right, so here's what we have in here. Look at this, guys. Doesn't maybe not look, you know, maybe it doesn't look like much, but, you know, they got these pads poured and everything. That's great. You know, you can drive a friggin' lift on here again. So this is going to be, there's going to be a wall from right there, right down this center post, all the way over to, you know, it's going to be squared in, you know, over to there, and then cut back in to that wall there. And obviously the front area here, this is all going to be their offices. These are going to be the bathrooms. Yeah. So that's a lot of shit. But I guess, you know, hey, he's a plumber. He knows what he's doing. That's for sure. Good plumber, too. And we've got some catch basins here, whatever. Another set of them over there. But all the copper's in. This, yeah. All right, so now lighting. So this area I'm obviously going to stay away from. It's going to have a ceiling, probably 2 floors. There may even be just storage above this one, but this down here is going to be offices, so I'm going to wait till they build that out. But out here, we can light it up. So, right after I leave here, I am going to go to the supply house, and we're going to figure out, I've got a couple different options as far as lighting goes. All these are going to go away, too. These are high-pressure sodium. They're yellow. The metal halide, those are the white ones. High pressure sodium are the more yellow ones. But all these are going to go down. So, and there is going to be another wall here, clear up to, that's why they dug this trench. This concrete is a foundation for that wall right here that they poured. And this wall is going to go all the way up. So we're going to have Flip shop. That's a big shop, Flip. You're a lucky guy. And then this is going to be for equipment, trucks, stuff like that. They've had problems with, I think they've had 3 Bobcats stolen in 2 years. So, you know, you park it inside. There's already an alarm system on this place, which is great. Makes me a hell of a lot more, and they're motion detected. Anyway, makes me a lot more comfortable as far as leaving, you know, my little stuff here. But, so that's going to be that. So I'm going to light up this whole area, you know, and all the way over there, LED high output. I have a couple different options. So what I'm going to do, I told the supply house I'll buy from them, but they've got to give me a demo. There's 2 different varieties, or there's a lot of different varieties, but there's 2 different models that he was suggesting. And if you guys ever, get into lighting or anything like that, buying this stuff, and you get quotes on it, make sure you're comparing apples to apples, because there's the same model will have like 4 different 4 different outputs, you know? I mean, it's that model with like a 1 at the end. The other one's a 2 or whatever. But you need to know what you're getting. So that's what I'm going to do in this case. I'm going to have them give me 2 fixtures, and I'm going to put one over there. Actually, no, I'm going to put it in dark places. You know, maybe one over there, and then I'll put one over there, and then I can compare apples to apples. Todd and I will make a decision on which one we get. I would rather have less lights with higher output than more lights with less output. It's just, you know, it's just more work. And they are going to paint this whole place white. So I'm going to have all the looms will bounce off everything. Darker colors absorb the light, but if you paint it white, it's you know, that light's going to go a hell of a lot further. So anyway, as far as getting out here, I don't want to hang anything until they paint this bitch, because I don't want them painting over my lights. I mean, I could probably, you know, now that I think of it, I could probably pipe everything in, and then as soon as they paint it, I could put my fixtures up, you know, just come right behind them. But they still have to build this wall. But now that the plumbing is all in, I mean, I know it might not look like much, but, you know, that's a lot of plumbing. And it was this kid, well, I don't want to say kid, this young guy, he basically did it himself, man. His boss kind of watched over him. But, yeah, kid did a good job. So anyway, I know I say that a lot, but whatevs. So they have to build this wall. That'll go quick, though. The same guys that built these windows, they took out the windows and put in all this glass block and covered that one, because that's actually going to be a room too. That's going to be like Flip's office. We're going to frame that. I'm not going to frame it out, but it's going to be framed out, and that'll be the electrical room / Flip's office. So if you guys see Flip's hair standing on end, it's because he's been hanging out in his office too much with all that high voltage in it, you know. But what I mean, you know, that's of no consequence. So anyway, that's about what's going on here. This has been a little slow going, you know, but I can't do anything till they're done. So the plumbing is done, and now they got to build this wall and paint it. They're going to spray it. I saw in this room over here, they've already got the paint, so that's a good sign. But I just want to get, you know, I want to get cracking on this. But the flip side to it is, let me make sure they still got that. Yeah, paint's right there, baby. So, see it? The flip side is, it's October, the middle of October right now. So a lot of this job is going to be after the snow flies, and I am totally cool with that. It's inside work. I'd like to get all those outside lights up first, but I got the bucket truck. That ain't going to be, I'll pipe everything on the inside and just pop out where the lights are. It'll look a lot cleaner and nicer. And I'm not sure. I may be doing the airlines over here too. I've got that rigid 500 threader, so I don't know. Or I'll just let I'll let Todd use it or whatever, you know, and he could pipe in all his gas and air. But they're busy as hell, so I'll probably be doing it. Because it's basically just in the shop as far as the air goes. Maybe a couple lines out here too, but give Flip what he needs. And then the gas lines are just going to be for, obviously, the heaters. We'll need another gas line up here. The main's in there. So, whatever. But maybe we'll do those two, just pipe and thread those. Those go together like a friggin' erector set. It's pretty easy. It's just the, I don't know, it ain't bad. So they still haven't hooked my power up yet, the sons of jerks. Anyway, but it's going to be any day now that they're going to come out here and hook this up. And then I can get rid of my temp power. And we will have power restored. They have to put CTs right here, which read the power, and then you hook this up to that. This is a CT cabinet. Then you hook this up, the meter, It's a D meter, demand meter. And they're hooked up to these CTs, and that's how it reads it. The power comes in here. That's your line side, and your load side is right there. Comes back out. You guys remember all this. Into my main. This is 350 MCM. And there's 3 sets of them. 3 sets of 3. Well, plus the neutral, so 4. But anyway, 350, 350, 350. It's an 800 amp service. I'm a little over my capacity, which is great. So, can't wait till that's energized. So anyway, what we're going to do here, this is going to be Flip's main panel for his shop. And it's going to look like that above it. I'm not using any of that. I used one of the pipes. It's a damn shame, but it's just not in the right place because we had that CT cabinet so big, and that's just a distribution. That's the panel that's going to have all the smaller pipes in it. So out of this panel, I'm only going to have, I have one panel here. This panel feeds panels. So I'll have another 100 amp right there. What I'm going to do is pipe that up and over and into that mechanical room. Right outside those doors is going to be a mechanical room. So I'll just pipe up and over and just put a panel in there. That way, it's just a better distribution of the power. It's a cleaner run. So that'll be the 100, and then the other 200. So this is 200 amp, and then this is going to be another 200. I have a spare for if I need it, and I've also got spares for in the future. That way, they go to sell this building, machine shop or whoever that's going to use a lot of power. The capacity's there. Anyway, so this other 200 amp panel is going to go on the other side of this wall. Is going to go on the other side of this wall here, and that'll be for up here. I'll probably tell you the truth, I'll probably put it right there. I would like it nice and protected, and if that this lift's staying there, that post, nobody will hit it. So I'll come out with and what I'll do, I'll reuse this. I'll just take that 90 off and continue that run all the way down and land another 200 amp panel right on that side of the wall. This video is getting kind of long-winded, but I just looked down. I can really talk, huh, guys? So, anyway, that's about it. Gonna get started. Nice inside work for this joint. It already passed inspection too. My service did. So it'll be nice to get some power in here and start distributing it and piping everything in. This place is gonna look great. It's really going to come out good. I'm happy for Flip, too. When I first started working for the company Flip works for, he was working out of a garage. Like me, like a garage, fixing like dump trucks and stuff like that. It was years ago, but he had worked out of that garage. It was a, bigger garage, but I mean like a garage for a house, not a shop. And Flip's not a spring chicken anymore, and he deserves this, man. He keeps this company afloat. Employees don't treat equipment the way they would if it was their own damn, if they owned it. So Flip just gets the flip side of that, I guess. Yeah, and he's just fixing stuff, repeatedly fixing the same thing. Oh, they broke it again. But that's, story for a different time, I guess. So anyway, comment, rate, and subscribe if you want to.